Is overthinking your problem too? If your answer to this is a yes, I would suggest you to stay with me right till the end, because today we are going to talk about overthinking. Hi, my name is Esther and welcome to my YouTube channel Make New Ways. This is a place where we speak about mindsets, peak performance, success, happiness, fulfillment and joy. So if you are an individual who is looking for a life full of purpose and success driven, then I think you're in the right place. And so, welcome again to my channel. So as we start, I want to ask you a question. How many times do you find yourself getting trapped into a spiral of thoughts over and over again? How many times do you find yourself thinking about something over and over again and it seems to not end at all? I think I can answer this for all of us, because most of us overthink and those thoughts sometimes never seem to end to a limit where it gets so annoying. Is it not? It happens with me sometimes. So what are you overthinking about? Is it your future or your career? Or is it your relationships or your past? Or your job or your salary or your future dreams? Whatever it is, I encourage you to share it with me in the comment section, and most likely I will have an answer for you. Do share with me. So, as we start and get onto the topic, let us start by first understanding why do we actually overthink in the very first place. Studies actually tell us that our memories and our thoughts are interconnected and woven together. And so, when something triggers our thought or memory, it creates and connects a lot of dots in our brain which actually do not really exist. And for this very reason, there is a famous quote by Seneca which exists, and it says that every human being tends to suffer most in imagination than what he really does in reality. And that is really true. It is because in reality, things are much simpler than the dots which are there in our brain. But having said that, I also want to tell you that human beings are hardwired to do this, and so you should stop beating yourself for doing that. Instead, I would like to encourage you to start working on retraining your brain so that you can have things in a much simpler way and you can look at them and solve them, considering them to be much simpler than what they appear to be. Now, why should you stop overthinking and retrain your mind and break this habit of overthinking? Is because when you're overthinking, it leads to lack in your performance, and in many people it also increases their anxiety level, so much so that it may lead to a state of depression in some people. And so it is very important to break this habit. So let's find out how. The first way is by having awareness and acceptance of the entire situation of overthinking. Before you begin to work on overthinking, you should first begin to become aware of it whenever it is happening. At any given time, when you find yourself feeling anxious or stressed and doubting everything about a situation, you will have to pay close attention, step back, take a pause, and watch out how you are responding. Once you are aware of your reactions, you will have to pay close attention to the spiral of thoughts that are popping in your head and accept that these thoughts are absolutely random thoughts which are just popping out of your mind. It is only when you are aware and you accept the fact that these spiral of thoughts are just random thoughts, you are in a position to move further to change and break this habit. The next way to stop and control overthinking is by replacing your thought. Pittman says that telling yourself to stop having a certain thought is not a way to stop having that thought. You will have to replace your thought instead of trying to stop a thought. She says that, what if I tell you to stop thinking about pink elephants? What are you going to think about then? That's right, you are going to think about the pink elephant. The third and the last way that I'm going to talk to you about to control overthinking today is to just take a breath. Yes, you heard it right. Just take a breath. I know you have heard this a lot of times from a lot of people, but that is because this simple trick is so helpful and it really works, and also it is very simple. All you have to do is just breathe and breathe mindfully. Every time you find yourself endlessly spiraling around a thought, all you have to do is just take a pause, close your eyes and breathe. Feel that air moving in and out of your lungs and just do it for a few seconds. Doing this every time when your mind makes you toss and turn over a thought is really going to help you to break this habit of overthinking. And with this, I come to the end of today's video. I hope this video will help you and your loved ones to overcome this habit of overthinking. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel, and yes, please write to me because I love to hear from you. So until next time, thank you so much and bye-bye.